Hey guys, I'm just going to make a quick video to all of you because I thought you might find it very amusing that I am practicing my intro and my story to my camera so that I can watch it back and see which one looks and sounds better, because as we're aware, I have a very long intro and I get cut off, so I have to make sure it's quite concise. And obviously my stories can go for longer, but again I need to make sure it sounds good. So I'm practicing on my intro at the moment, and I reckon I've got maybe 4 or 5 different versions already. One actual complete version, which doesn't sound totally right, and I even say that at the end. And otherwise I just started the camera and then stopped and started and stopped so many times, and I can't help but laugh and be like, imagine if I tried to do that for all of you guys. I would literally never get anything done, like ever. So hopefully you can tell that I am feeling better. Hopefully you're all aware that I'm aware that at day 166, the person causing me the most problems is myself. I am super duper aware of this. Definitely isn't something I do on purpose. I don't think anyone causes themselves harm or any kind of negative, depressed feeling on purpose. And yeah, I don't know, I just can't help but think this is a bit like, I'm only talking for 1 minute and 38 seconds so far, and I feel completely fine. But yeah, you would be so surprised the amount of versions I've got of just practicing my intro. Haven't even gotten to my story yet. Thankfully, throwing the scripts away, good. The only time I think I'd ever need to use a script would be to memorise the acknowledgement to the country that they do, or the land that we're on, which is what my teammate's doing. So she wrote it out and then memorised it. So she's memorised this particular speech. Whereas even while practicing, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, this is more just to make sure I'm aware of how long I talk for. Oi, noisy. How long I talk for and what it is that is more appropriate to say, like what needs to be included and what doesn't. That's why I'm practicing, yeah. But there are no like massive words that I can't pronounce and things like that, like the land stuff. And in all fairness, I'm not sure that I'd ever opt to do the welcoming to the land tradition thing, because I personally, don't all hate on me, think Australians are massive hypocrites, because if they truly believe this about the stuff that they say, and everywhere, like any kind of setting these days that you go to, whether it be uni or I don't know, I only really go to uni and this sort of stuff, so don't quote me on this. But most places I've been, they do this traditional land gratitude thing, yeah, which is really wonderful. And that's not what I'm talking about being hypocrites. I'm talking about the fact that they do this and then they make such a big hullabaloo about changing the date for Australia Day. Like, if Australia Day literally is the day that they arrived and it is Invasion Day, then I think it doesn't take a fucking genius to figure out why there are people up in arms about it not being changed. I'm Kiwi. Either way, it doesn't totally affect me. It affects me in a big picture overall, we're all connected way. But yeah. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents on that one. Like I said, some of my opinions and thoughts not going to be the same as others. None of them are trivial. None of them are just something I've thought of and gone, oh, yep, no, I spend a great deal of time really pulling every single thing that I think and believe apart so that I fully understand why I've gotten to the conclusion I have. It's just that some days, most days, and I think this is where I really got myself all tangled. I got myself all just tied up in knots on Thursday and Wednesday night, because it's hard not to think, oh my God, I'm going to live like this forever, in the sense of the amount of pain and exhaustion I live with. Excuse me, but I have fully realised, though, even just this morning again, and I'm probably going to keep realising this until it fucking stinks in and shit like that doesn't happen anymore. But since I truly do believe I'm exactly where I'm meant to be and everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, then I can see that all of, say, Thursday, Wednesday night, yesterday was fine. Yesterday was what I've been trying to do for the last week. Do nothing but watch just brain numbing. And it's not even that, because I actually really enjoy Sex and the City. I have the box set, which I realised when I said to Randy is a great thing, because I only was keeping the streaming service active to watch the very last episode of The Staircase. And I did. I watched it. The whole thing's out now. Same as the Flight Centre. I keep saying that. Flight Centre is a fucking travel agency here in Australia. I'm the flight attendant. Highly recommend that show. So I can actually cancel that now, because, like I said, I'm still old school. I still have a DVD player connected to my TV. So yeah. But I did that yesterday. I was very happy. But I can, like, 9 out of 10 times I can rise above this shit. Sometimes I can't, as we all know. But yeah, I realised that I have been living in fear in regards to a number of different things. I think the part of me that spent so many years feeling so unbelievably guilty that I wasn't working because I'm on the disability, because of my illnesses, that there's that part of me that is like, oh my God, by opening up and sharing with others, like, someone just might think it's a real fucking fun thing to do to, like, make your life harder. And the other side of me is like, you'd have to be a pretty fucking evil person to do that, I personally think. It's very apparent I am not. I don't even know what even to end that sentence with, because normal is just not the right fucking word. Nobody is actually normal, because normal is objective. Yeah? But I realized a number of things, which is exactly what I knew at the beginning, and my human side just struggles and struggles and struggles to make it stick. But there is no fucking rush. Time. I'm 36 and a half, guys. It does feel like the years go fast, but in actual big picture style, and the fact that everyone in my family lives until they're really old, I reckon I've got easy, at least 35 to say, even 50 odd years left, more. So there's no rush. I do want my degrees, not just for how good they'll look on my wall, but actually to understand. Because again, I've had so many realizations, and that is that these workshops we are putting on need to be, they need to be credible. They need to be backed up. I'm not putting my name on a shirt and then having shit go wrong. But again, I'm not coming at it from the fear point anymore. I'm coming at it from the confident woman who actually knows what the fuck she's doing. I do know what I'm doing in life most of the time. And I'm really good at being a grown up when I have to go out and deal with the world. I do believe I spend too much time alone. That is affecting me. So I have messaged Rachel and asked her if she needs another early morning wake up call, because what I plan on doing is at some point today I'm going to Google my local library, and then I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, once I get up, when I wake up her in the morning, I'll get up too, have a shower, wash my hair, do all the normal things you do, eat breakfast, coffee, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to go out and take my stuff with me, anything that I need to work on, and go to the library for a few hours, just to get out of the house. And then, I'm just going to start with that, I think. Tuesday I've got more training, or it's not training per se, it's a video session with my boss's mentor, who, by the way, has just come along and decided to change the fucking order of stuff again. And it's like, I can't help but think, like, he's gone and booked all these, like, training, like it's very much all in the deep end, you know what I mean? Like, he's already booked and confirmed dates but obviously this Thursday because we're going, and we've managed to pull it off, and I'm incredibly proud of all of us. But yeah, it's like we don't even know who's going to WA yet, let alone what the fucking workshop will look like. But either way, the reason I'm saying this is because obviously, like, this is brand new. Not one of us have. Just all my notifications are going to start going off. Not one of us has ever ran one before, you know. So it's a bit like, Rachel just messaged me. She's at work. Interesting. It's Sunday. Oh, tomorrow's a fucking public holiday in this country. Fuck. I don't know if she'll be open. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm feeling good. I no longer feel like I'm falling behind because, as I've said, there is no fucking time. And the lady at uni's like, honestly, even though they say you only get like 3 options to defer within your course, she's like, that's not really the case. She's like, you'll always be able to come back and finish your degree. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to do it in T3 because that's the whole point of starting to go out, right? And the person I do the tutoring with, I've got one more thing to do with her and then I'm finished, but she's an on-campus student, I think I've said, at the campus I go to, and she's doing like, what did she say? She's doing something I didn't even know was possible, but she's got a certain amount of units left. I think it might be 5. I think that might be the reason she's doing it. So she's working her butt off, and apparently she was like, if I get past 70 on my WAM, then I can overload and do 5 units at once. I didn't know that was a thing. Just honestly thinking about it, I can't even do 4. I can't do 3 anymore, so really, kudos to her, right? But, right, let me think. What am I saying? Anyway, because she's going to be on campus, she's going to let me know so I can go and spend the day on campus too. And then, you know, it's nice to study with someone, even though you might be working on different stuff. But, you know, once in a while you've got someone to say, hey, you know, what does it, you know, like, boss is wonderful, but he doesn't really hold conversation well, you know what I mean? But I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to actually finish it on a positive note because I said that this morning and then I didn't do it. So what's my really good positive thing for today? Keep reminding yourself why you're here. Whatever the reason might be, you might be here to watch my videos and help me feel better. Whatever it is, just I want you all to just focus on being kind to yourself. That's my positive note. I'm working on being kinder to myself, to realizing that I am a human being. We're souls inhabiting our human form down here in 3D, right? Now, all of us, human-wise, got problems. You, me, and the next person. So please don't ever think you're alone in regards to that. And feel free to jump on my, you know, website channel, write a comment. I've listed my website, my email. You can send me an email. Please don't send me emails asking for topless naked photos, because if I'm not going to do it in a paid subscription on my website, I'm definitely not going to do it for free, regardless of how amazing I look. That's a positive thing for me. But yeah, I am going to leave it there because Rachel was messaging me, and I think 14 minutes and 5 seconds is enough. Bye guys.